Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mobile One GarageCam on NASCAR.com. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, bringing you all access inside the NASCAR garage, your interactive tour. So hop in that chat room that you see to the right of Martin Truex's number 78, just getting fired up here to get the engine tuned here before first practice. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you want to see here today on NASCAR.com. We've got a packed show for you here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Geico ride, the number 13, Casey Mears. Hello, everybody. I think it was was it Steve Grissom? Former Cup driver? No. I'm just kidding, guys. It was Nathan Grissom that was the first in the chat room. Hopefully you got that, Nathan. Shout out to you for being the pole position today. First one in the interactive garage on NASCAR.com. As we pass Ricky Stenhouse's car, go on over here to the number 10, pretty in pink this week. A lot of pink tributes and things honoring and raising awareness for breast cancer. And the driver of this Brandt, number 51, the Brandt number 51 driver's right here, and it's Justin Allgaier. What's up, Gator?
For you?
Yeah,
we're going to do a little demo, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Since we got you here, we're going to do our Mobile One Auto Tech Question of the Week.
Perfect.
And we set this up, folks, okay, because it's really cool.
We did set it up. And
we did set it up because, you know, drivers have their helmets every week. And here, this race typically starts in the day, ends at night. It's one of those deals where you need a specific type visor, and sometimes that could change throughout a race. Explain to the fans what visor you're going to wear and what the difference is with some of them.
Well, I actually brought out a bunch of different options for you because I figured it would be easier if we just showed you the whole gamut of options. So, first of all, this is my Simpson helmet right here. This is the shield that I'm going to run throughout practice. Obviously, it's daylight. It looks cool. It's got that nice iridium finish to it. But this is a tinted shield, very similar to what you would have in a pair of sunglasses.
Cuts down the sun, yeah.
Correct. Very similar with this one. This one's tinted as well. You can still see through it. But very similar to that other one, other than it's just black. The next step will be what we're going to start the race with on Saturday night. So what we do is we actually use window film, like window tinting film.
Like a tear-off.
Like a tear-off, but it's window tint film. So we put that on a clear shield so that during the race, it's got enough shade for the start of the race, but I can peel that off during the race and actually go to a clear shield. And I brought one of those too. This is just a regular clear shield. So you see this.
And the clear shield, as you can see, we can see
clear.
Justin Allgaier right there, perfectly clear.
It's perfectly clear. So that's the different options.
So you'll run this one right here, and when the sun gets gone here, you'll tear this little tab right here.
Right there. You'll tear this little tab off.
And you'll be back to a clear.
Be back to clear.
That's awesome.
It's pretty easy, but I can assure you that over the course of years, that's evolved a lot. The other thing is windshield. We'll put a lot of tape. You see the black line right here? That's actually a piece of vinyl that's underneath there. We'll actually go through and put tape underneath so that I can actually peel it off from the inside of the car as well. So drivers don't like sun in their eyes. Yeah, they don't like sun in their eyes for some reason. Well,
that's our Mobile One Auto Tech Question. Thank you very much, Justin Allgaier, for that.
Absolutely.
Learning a lot of things about visors and driver visibility. But we have to talk about visibility because I see something on your shirt that's really cool. The Better Half Dash. You've got another Allgaier running tonight.
We do. My wife Ashley is going to run the Better Half Dash. She has a Brandt Chevy just like mine.
It looks just like this.
Look like this. I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie.
You're more nervous than she is.
I'm more nervous than she is, but she's been killing it through all the practices. She's been really good, and so we're all excited. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's for such a great cause. Supporting MRO, obviously, first of all, Speedway Children's Charities, but also the winner gets a $5,000 check to donate to their charity of choice. So,
and there's a lot of great charities. You guys are doing it for motor racing outreach.
We're doing motor racing outreach.
Some people are doing it for Make-A-Wish.
Breast cancer.
Yep.
Miss Melanie's doing breast cancer and ovarian cancer, I think, right?
Yep.
Just really awesome to see all the girls come together. They're just as competitive as we are or more, and it's going to be awesome.
All right. You think your driver's going to win?
I don't know.
No hesitation there.
I think it's going to be attrition tonight. I think it's going to be a battle of attrition. Who keeps all four fenders on it and finishes the race rolling straight when the race is over?
All right. Thanks a lot, Justin. We appreciate it. I'll take the mic back from you. Thanks for joining us here. And here's the number 51 Brandt Chevrolet, the Brandt Agriculture Chevrolet. What a beautiful race car this is right here. And Ted Hopton, Matt, show more Danica in her car. You always fly by her in the garage so fast that we get dizzy. Well, you know what? That's a good comment. I like the fun comment. So thanks for not just saying, hey, I want to see the 10 car. But, hey, we'll stay still. That's your Danica Patrick car. And that's a good 5 seconds of still of the Danica Patrick car. Maybe you could take a picture of it on your computer screen. Actually, somebody took pictures and screenshots of GarageCam the other week and made like a greatest of their GarageCam day. I think it was, it might have been, was it Stumbo? Or I think it was. That was pretty cool. Cypress HQ on the side of this Michael Annette number 7. It was cool to see Annette walking through the garage just a few minutes ago before the show started. Brand new fire suit looking all spiffy. And there's the David Reagan number 34 machine. Some signatures on the front here. The I Promise to Brake for Trains number 34 machine. And here's the Goodyear tires. All set, ready to go. Same Goodyear rubber we've used here since, I believe, 2012 as far as the tire combination here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Here's Cole Witt's paint scheme for this weekend, the number 26. Renai on board. This Toyota Camry. And a beautiful paint scheme here for the Reed Sorensen machine, the number 36. We got Zing and a Zang. And here is Reed Sorensen. Okay, so are you going to zing or are you going to zang?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty saucy car, or wait, is it a Bloody Mary mix? I thought it was a sauce.
No, it's Bloody Mary
Bloody
mix.
Mary mix.
Yeah,
all right.
Best out there. They actually have a lot of other products as well, but this is what they wanted on the car. So looks good.
You know, I'm interviewing you, and it suddenly dawned to me you did not grow a foot.
Makes me feel better to.
We're looking eye to eye right now.
Get a little higher, yeah.
Yeah, but hey, tell me about, you got the breast cancer ribbon on the back of that car too, and this whole entire garage banding together to support Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, the NASCAR community in general does a great job with breast cancer awareness, and obviously this paint scheme had to fit our sponsor Zing Zang, but we were able to put pink numbers on it, and put the symbol back here. So still able to support it. We'll have this paint scheme for the next 3 races, so pretty much the whole month of October, so pretty excited about that.
All right, thanks for doing it, buddy. It's awesome. This number 36 right here, the Reed Sorensen ride. And you got to love not only, yeah, check it out, cheer wine. You got to love cheer wine. That was my dad's favorite drink. I love cheer wine. Except for don't spill it on your carpet. I'm just going to warn you that right now. Hey, look, superstar right there, SJ. See SJ? Yeah, we'll get him on GarageCam next week. We might have a breakthrough sponsorship announcement. That was the most awesome slide ever. If there was a camera on me there, I just stepped on something slippery, and what a save. I had her hung out sideways, and I just saved that thing. Blake Cook driving the number 32 this week. Great to see Blake Cook here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series garage this weekend. And we have to show, before we, let's show this Royal Teak number 66 car this weekend. Brett Moffitt making a return to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series this week. And we'll roll outside here into the garage and show you the paint scheme of, well, yeah, Zombucks on the back of the Josh Wise machine. See if we can get over here and show you this number 98, because it is a beautiful race car, Provident Metals on the side of it. LC Landon Castle walking here in the garage. Did you get good sleep since we're at home, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
Did you get good sleep since we're at home?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Tried to.
So tell me about your deal this weekend. We didn't even roll by your car yet. Anything special?
I think we're going to be pretty good. I can barely hear you, but it's
what?
loud. These people need to shut their cars off so that the...
Don't they know we're trying to do an interview here?
Yeah, we're trying to shoot a live interview. I'm going to go sign in.
All right, go sign in. Right. Landon Castle right there. Can't hear us, but hey, his number 40's over here. And no, there isn't anything special about it this week as far as paint scheme. Actually, it's blank. That means we need to get some love on this car, meaning get some sponsors on this number 40 this weekend. Maybe they'll have one by the end of the weekend. Some people rolling local sponsorships and whatnot. Some new sponsorships, Retro Infinity, Amiga Games Inc. on this number 33. Timmy Hill running here. Oh, let's show you this. I want to show you this last week. Timmy Hill. Timmy. Gotta love it. Little South Park deal on there. But let's show you number 83 car, J.J. Yaley. The other half of the better half, because his wife will be wheeling An awesome race car tonight. Make sure you check it out, streaming live on fanschoice.tv. Fanschoice.tv, the Better Half Dash will be streaming live on it. And a new sponsor, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina's mom and pop business, sponsoring this number 83 this weekend. Really cool to see Original Painters homemade ice cream on board this J.J. Yaley Toyota Camry. McDiz's car as we roll out here into the bright sunshine. You see the skyline on the back of the K-Love number 95 this weekend. The Michael McDowell Ford. And then we roll on over here to show you inside this garage the rookie competitor. He just got out of the rookie meeting about 10 minutes ago, and it's Corey LaJoy, once again behind the wheel of the number 77 machine. Mike Abe, Trevor Bayne is the guy that you want to see. Well, hey, making his debut in the number 6 car this weekend, Trevor Bayne. Pretty cool to see. This will be the car and the sponsor that he drives next year, so get used to this paint scheme, folks. Trevor Bayne going to be here in NASCAR for a real long time. A very talented young race car driver out of Tennessee, and his wife, another one, driving the Better Half Dash tonight, Ashton, who I believe is up there in the lead for voting. Fans could donate, and Amy Ryman, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s girlfriend, has been leading the votes, but I heard Ashton Bayne is right up there, if not in the lead. So good deal, Bayne Nation. Keith Arnold, great job showing the smaller teams the exposure is important to them. Very true, very true. Thank you very much for pointing that out. That's something we pride ourselves with on NASCAR.com. We are the sanction. We are NASCAR, and we like to cover this sport the best we can, and that includes showing some of the smaller teams that, you know, maybe are struggling to make it in this sport, but hey, they're out there racing as well. There's 43 drivers that start a cup race, and none of them to us are more important than the other. There's some amazing stories when you look throughout this garage. Not all the stories are in the top 15 drivers. Yes, that's where most of the attention goes to, and rightfully so for their performance, but so many great stories and great personalities that have worked really hard to become NASCAR drivers in this garage. Hi, John Leslie. Hey, John Leslie wanted to talk to us, but hey, why is he turning around? Leslie. He got shy because he realized we're live on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Well, we're on the main strip here. I wonder where we are in the show. We close to halfway? 2 minutes to halfway. Wow, we got a 2-minute warning. What are we, in a football game here? This is awesome. Let's roll by this car, the number 9 here. Yes, it's hard to hear. That's because the number 55 of Brian Vickers is tuning his engine right here for practice, but Keith Arnold, great job showing the smaller teams. Yeah, we just showed, oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, the number 9 car right here, Marcus Ambrose, of course, big news surrounding this number 9 team. Just yesterday, Sam Hornish Jr. will be behind the wheel of this Ford out of the Richard Petty stables next year. A great opportunity for Sam. Sam, who nearly stole the nationwide title. People forget that. He was so close to winning that championship. And then this year, scaling it back, running for Joe Gibbs Racing. The number 54 car has a win this year in that ride, but running a part-time deal, and he's a full-time race car driver, a former Indy 500 champion, a guy that knows how to get it done behind the wheel, has adapted so well now to these heavy stock cars. It took him a little longer than some people, but he's there, and he'll get an opportunity behind the wheel of this number 9 next year. Austin Dillon's number 3 car. And we'll show you the helmet on this number 3. Pink. A lot of pink here this month. You'll see a lot of it. And we have a lot of reasons to go pink here with NASCAR.com, including this hat right here. There's a little pink on the side. There is wearing the Carolina Panthers hat. You got to love rocking the Panthers hat, and you got to love rocking the cool pink helmet this week.
Oh, yeah. I rocked it last week, too, and they even busted out some new shoes this week. We're going to auction them off at the end of the month of October. Breast cancer, so we've got some cool stuff going on for sure.
So what do you think about your Panthers, man? I mean, down to like the 642nd running back, but still won the game last week.
They're sitting pretty good right now. They're 3-2. They got a really tough schedule. It's probably the toughest schedule in the league. So we need to get through some of these games right here with a couple wins, and that'll put us in a good position at the end of the year when our schedule gets a little lighter, but it's a pretty tough one the next couple weeks.
Speaking of a tough schedule, this grueling NASCAR season, 36 races, but this second half of the year, this team right here has shown their stuff. You guys coming back and revisiting racetracks that you've been to earlier this year as a rookie, the performance is there.
Yeah, it's been a lot better. You know, the last couple weeks have been good, and hopefully we can continue it here at Charlotte. We actually ran here good the first time and had a motor issue. Still ran 14th, I think, and if we can back that up and improve on it, I'll be very happy, and we can finish out this year, like you said, on a high note going into next year.
You got it, Austin Dillon. Thank you very much for joining us on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Always appreciate when drivers stop and take the time for us here and for you guys, because this show is about the NASCAR fan watching live on NASCAR.com. This isn't your ordinary TV show. This is streaming live. So if you're watching this live, get in that chat room. Tell us what you want to see, and let's have some fun in that chat room. I don't want any boring requests today. So Will Yeager and Matt Strickert monitoring the chat room while I'm monitoring my viewfinder here, looking at Jamie McMurray's #1 Monopoly machine. Make sure we get some of those fun requests in here. And there's Jamie Mack walking to his car, about to take the glasses off. And this Ganassi team, including his teammate, has been very strong on the 1.5-mile ovals. Hey there, Jamie Mack. All right, man, how much are you looking forward to this weekend? Because you guys have been so strong on 1.5s, it seems, as an organization, and this is a place where you've had success.
Yeah, we ran really well here in the All-Star race and 600. So excited to get back. I think our cars are as good, if not better, to what they were at the beginning of the year. So it's a long race, so it's a 500-miler, which it doesn't sound like a big deal, but that extra 100 miles is a long time at the end of the race. So yeah, ready to get underway.
And any added pressure that you got?
You have a microphone this
Rich
week.
right there. I mean, would you like to add something?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I was trying to sneak by so you wouldn't point that thing in my face.
No sneaking by GarageCam. See you, Jamie Mack. Gotta love it here. The Monopoly machine on the hood of the McDonald's entry right here. Monopoly, one of my favorite games, personally. The 5-hour energy pink lemonade machine living beyond breast cancer here. The pink ride right here last week had Holly Kane on the side. Holly Kane, a beloved member of our team at NASCAR.com, who's been battling breast cancer. Our thoughts and prayers are always with her. And we pass a guy walking right here, and we'll do the walk and talk, Trevor Bayne. First start in that 6 car, got to feel good.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of weird being in the Cup garage without the Wood brothers here, though. It's really strange. It didn't really sink in till now when I'm looking for a different car to hop into.
So who's going to put down the faster lap today, you or Ashton?
Ashton's probably going to run a faster lap. She's on a shorter track than we are, but she's going to have fun. The better half dash later on. She gets started on the pole from all the fans donating to her and or to MRO in her name. It's really cool. So we're excited about that, but she was talking smack already, so I don't know if I want her to win or not, because she said she'd be the first Bayne to win at Charlotte.
You have a bet?
No bet. She's just a lot of smack talking going on. She thinks she's a race car driver now, but it's been fun, and I'm looking forward to driving both these 6 cars here this weekend.
All right, Trevor Bayne, have some fun today in practice. Trevor Bayne making his first start in the #6 car for Roush Racing. Oh, you gotta get used to that car. We'll be seeing a lot of it next year, and this is a car that we've gotten used to a lot this year. The #42, Kyle Larson, coming off a group of incredibly strong runs the last few weeks. Man, we say it every week, the #42 car is as close as you can get to winning in this circuit. There's the #43 of Eric Amarola. The Smithfield pork machine and Waffle House is on the hood this week. And the King and Eric and a bunch of guys were at Waffle House this morning, eating some Smithfield bacon and some waffles. Nathan Grissom, Matt, I can't make GarageCam today. Can you show me some Kyle Larson? Tell him I said congrats on that 2nd place finish. Well, Kyle isn't around right. Actually, he is around right here. Let's see if we can get up to Kyle Larson here as he gets ready to strap into his #42 car. We'll get one question from Kyle here, and everybody's been asking it. You've been so close to winning, and this is a 1.5-mile track, so you got to be licking your chops.
Yeah, I like Charlotte. I won the nationwide race here early in the year, so we didn't run that well in the Cup car, but we've learned some things with the Target Chevy, so we should hopefully be pretty good.
All right, Kyle Larson, thanks for joining us on GarageCam. He's talking to his crew right here, about to get ready to get in that car for practice. There's the #43. 10 minutes to go on NASCAR.com GarageCam. And here is the Outlaws car, the State Water Heaters #41. Kurt Busch, winner here this year in Sprint Cup Series competition. Of course, at Martinsville earlier this year, eliminated from the chase. Another guy that was eliminated. The Bondo machine, and that is Greg Biffle, the Biff. Let's take a look at the chat room here while we got a second here and see if we could give a few shout-outs to people like Mandy Brennan, I believe I just saw. Some other people here like Jim Lees. Thanks, Matt. You guys rock. Gotta love Brenda Worley. So many people. Tigra, all here on the chat room. Alessa, Federico. Hey, man. Awesome to see you back on the show. Melissa Mudge. Love seeing you on the show as well. Blaine Smith. So many. Louise, the big Clint Boyer fan, chiming in. Well, here is the Dinger, A.J. Allmendinger, putting on the Hans device here in the number 47 Chevrolet. And we're looking at our interactive chat because I think there was a Dinger request in here. And yes, it was. Stephen Smith wants to see the Dinger, so we will show you the A.J. Allmendinger machine. And there is the Ding. All smiles as he gets ready for practice here. Really, you're right next door. We got a lot of ground to still cover here on NASCAR.com GarageCam, and the photographers are all around this number 48 car, and for good reason. Of course, last week, a little bit of heartache for this team, but they're coming back to their home right here. Hendrick Motorsports just around the block and so successful here. You know, won here in May, the 600, and of course, only 8 drivers have swept at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's happened 8 times, most recently 2007. So, you know, Jimmy Johnson, one of the bottom 4 drivers now, but they're coming to a place that is kind of not a security blanket. Nothing is a security blanket here in the NASCAR chase for the Sprint Cup. But Jimmy Johnson, this is a place where performance and the statistics say that he is a favorite. Speaking of some driver that you all know, a lot of people are circling as a big-time favorite this weekend, it's Benjamin Holmes' favorite driver, Junior Nation rep, and there it is, the number 88. Diet Mountain Dew scheme for this weekend is Virginia Wright from Greenville, North Carolina. You needed your smoke car that we showed you at the top of the car and this number 88. Well, there it is. The kid from Kannapolis, or actually his hometown is Mooresville. So if you're an Earnhardt person, Kannapolis is the name that rolls off your lips. Hey. It's Mike Neff. It's Mike Neff on GarageCam. Hey,
we are so glad to have you here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going to be a fantastic day of racing. Looking forward to that better half dash tonight. Don't miss it.
Gotta love Mike Neff, frontstretchers.com. Awesome. A real racing guy. And hey, I gotta say, this is my favorite paint scheme of the weekend. And you can look at some of the paint schemes and think, well, why is this one your favorite paint scheme? It's because it's simple and it's beautiful. It looks like Carolina blue, and I'm a Tar Heel guy. The Detroit Genuine Parts number 2 car for Brad Keselowski here in the garage area. The Penske boys have been strong this season. 10 wins between the 2 of them. And this team tested here. A bunch of teams tested here. Actually, A.J. Allmendinger tested right after the chase, I believe it was, here as well. So that 47 team should be strong here as well. Casey Kane, the Pepsi paint scheme for Casey this weekend, and Jeff Gordon strapping into the number 24 drive to N. Hunger Chevrolet. Thomas Nillert, your favorite driver, putting on the helmet right there. Krista Burrell, Casey Kane, and Carl Edwards is your request. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here, only a few other cars to show you, and they're all putting their helmets on right now. And Matt Kenseth, one of them right here. Some of our staff members picking Matt Kenseth to get the W this weekend at Charlotte. The number 4 of Kevin Harvick. This 4 car has been so strong as of late. Fast out of the box everywhere we go. But remember, the last 3 races here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, an average finish of 3rd. So if you're a fantasy guru, you maybe play a fantasy live on NASCAR.com, you can bet on this 4 bunch. Make sure you watch all our videos on NASCAR.com. We've been doing Race Center all year long on Sunday mornings, but we've had Race Center Extra with Alan Cavana and Chris Rice, our expert crew chief. Make sure you check those out, along with the FedEx Preview show, as we look at the FedEx Ground number 11 of Denny Hamlin Make sure you watch all our great programming, and actually a piece today about Rosario's Pizza on our new segment, From the Road, hosted by some large man who likes pizza, who may be talking to you right now. Go watch it. If you're a fan of GarageCam, do it. There's Denny Hamlin. How was that for a shameless plug? Ryan Newman, wow, what a strong season and what a strong chase so far this number 31 has had. And then sitting third in the points right now, Carl Edwards. Talking about another great season of consistency. There is Carl Edwards, ready to go out in his Fastenal Ford. The Peppermint, the double mint car. For Kyle Busch, double mint. Man, it is minty fresh. Makes me want a piece of gum. But Kyle Busch, 9th or better. 12 of the last 14 Charlotte Motor Speedway starts. So another guy that you can count. And here's the number 22 car. What a paint scheme this is. Man, that car is absolutely awesome. Looking Pennzoil Platinum on the car this weekend for Joey Logano. And talk about the Penske cars. 10 wins, 5 each. And, man, they've been killing it on the 1.5. So a good bet would be either one of those cars. Of course, again, Penske tested here at Charlotte Motor Speedway along with a bunch of other teams. JGR was one of them. You can hear that little bit of silence here in the NASCAR garage. Well, that's because it's about time to fire these puppies up. I think we're about 1 minute, says Matthew Strickert. Manning the tab. Oh, and it's Kim Koon, Miss Sprint Cup. All right, tell the fans here what we're about to see.
Oh my gosh, first practice at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Aren't you so excited?
I don't know if I could dance like that with the whole backpack thing on.
Oh, yeah.
But it is exciting, especially when the cars are rolling out.
Yes, and it's beautiful weather. What more can you ask for?
And your goal is to not get run over when that happens.
Right, not to get run over.
And take good pictures.
And take good pictures.
Yeah, so.
And be here for the fans.
Exactly, because you are the fans' insider.
Yeah, I'm the fans friend on the inside.
An ambassador. You ever thought growing up that you would be an ambassador?
I did not. And I'm very thankful. Very thankful. And
does that mean you have diplomatic immunity in the garage?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I'm like Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have a favorite. You're like, see,
everybody's my favorite.
You're very witty. You're very witty.
Witty.
Well, you have a good day.
You too.
All right. GarageCam. You never know what you're going to say. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? On NASCAR.com GarageCam. Oh, look at the photographers right here. Getting shots of Kyle Busch, who just walked to his car. And there's Mike Neff right there taking a photo of us. And Fig, our buddy Fig right here. Fig Newton, Scott Newton. And there is Kyle Busch. Let's see if we can get you a shot. You Kyle Busch, you rowdy fans right there of your driver. Just moments away, and I don't know where Matt Strickert is. He's got the tablet, but that's okay. We are in the middle, the epicenter of speed right now. If you're around this country right now, and the epicenter of racing for this weekend is here in Charlotte, North Carolina, because it's the Bank of America 500. And there's Matt Strickert. What are you doing all the way over here, dude? I need the tablet, the Sprint tablet. Hey, Justin Ottman, not just an audio guy. If you recognize this face right here, Justin Ottman was the audio guy before CJ for many years. So we all love him on GarageCam.
Hey, Donor.
All right. Yeah, oh boy.
I'm over here because fans, this is where Joey Logano, your point leader, Kyle Busch, one of the guys who's come so close to winning here, they're all going to pull out that way.
That way. So
Not
we should get a shot for the fans this way.
So that's why I was here, because they go that way.
And we can watch GarageCam again, because we're going to have a goofy version of GarageCam at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, and it will be the NASCAR Nationwide Series show, which if you've ever watched the Nationwide show or the truck show, just a little bit more laid back at times in those garages. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun today. You see that NASCAR official standing right there. Well, that's because he's about to blow the whistle here and get us underway. Joey Logano in this first garage stall will be pulling out first. He won last week, earning him a spot in the chase, automatic. So no pressure really for this number 22 team and the young driver from Connecticut, averaging a 6.1 finish at 1.5-mile tracks this year. So 6.1 and 1.5s. Oh, if you're a numbers person, those are some sexy numbers right there for this number 22 Penske rod. Jimmy Johnson, one of the favorites this weekend, 7 wins here, the most of all drivers. Waiting for that whistle to blow, looking at the big screen. If you look at over here, the big screen, let me see if I can show you guys. The large big screen back here. I mean, it's better than any television set you will ever see in your life, and it's here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So if you haven't been here for a race, get your butt down here and watch it live in person, because you have the best of both worlds. You see the racing, you hear it, you feel it. You have Eric Amarola running by your camera. Run, Eric, run. Man, he is fast. Turning some fast laps already before practice has started. Eric Amarola, driver of the Smithfield, number 43, earning himself a spot into the chase this year with a win at Daytona in July and heartache in Chicago for Eric Amarola. That team was set for a really, really strong run, and it basically took their whole first round of the chase and flipped it, turned it upside down, and they could never recover from there. So not in this round of eligibility here. So we have another race right after Charlotte. So you got Charlotte and Talladega, and then the big elimination race in Talladega. Oh, man, that's going to be something else. The schedule makers must have kind of chuckled when they made the NASCAR schedule this year and realized that the elimination race would be at such an unpredictable place like Talladega. Here's the front of the Ford Fusion of Carl Edwards. Look next door to the fresh-smelling number 18. And Ryan Newman, Denny Hamlin right next door. And Denny Hamlin's better half, Jordan Fish, will also be competing in the better half dash. You can check that out live on fanschoice.tv tonight. They will be streaming it. Lots of action going on here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, because not only is there practice today for both the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series and the NASCAR Nationwide Series, we also have the Whelen Southern Modified Tour in action, finishing their season here on the tight quarter mile right above this wall right here. A bull ring, flat. And guess what? The top 2 drivers only separated by about 17 points, Andy Seiss and Georgie Brunhunsel. So much to see here if you're at Charlotte Motor Speedway for NASCAR race weekend. And these are the stars of the show. Rolling out for you right now, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Bank of America 500, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN. Make sure you check it out, on ABC this weekend. So check your local listings and check out ABC. And make sure you follow along on NASCAR.com all weekend long as we give you all the coverage we can, live leaderboard, and all sorts of news, videos. Do it all here at NASCAR.com, including your show right here, NASCAR.com GarageCam. Tune in 3 p.m. We're going to bring you inside that Nationwide Series garage. And we're going to have a lot of fun as we show you the rest of the field rolling out here. I want to give a big shout out to a big-time mentor of mine, Steve Burns. Started working with Steve in TNN Race Day and worked with him with Totally NASCAR. And you're not going to meet more of a class act in this garage than Steve Burns. And Steve is a fighter. And right now he is fighting with a relapse of cancer. And he is in our thoughts and prayers. And just want to tell the big guy there, Steve Burns, how much we love him here. And this morning, hearing so many people just saying that in this garage. So Steve's at home right now, and he needs to know that everybody in this garage is pulling for him. So, folks, this is GarageCam. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. The cars are on the track for practice, so we got to sign off. Until next time, we'll see you at the races.